to just focus on looking for a woman. Our focus right now is just having fun and doing what we want to do, or grinding and becoming better men and things of that nature. But yes, we would like to have a woman throughout our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to switch it up as.
Absolutely.
Like. Okay. Hold on. We good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. So I think I'm gonna roll with Lenny Coco on this one, honestly. I think it's very important for a man to find him a shorty. You feel me? Like, I don't think he should prioritize it up and above making himself financially stable, but I think that should be like higher on the list, especially when you start getting older. You talking about 28, 29, 30. Like, my nigga, you blink and be 45, my nigga. Like,
yeah.
Talking about something, yeah, you know, I'm gonna get around to it.
Sorry. Hey, yo, big shout out to the baddies, value of the baddies, T. Big shout out to T, man.
Oh, yeah, we got her on here. We gotta bring you back, T.
Shout out to the T, man.
We gotta bring you back, T.
Shout out T.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a high priority importance. You know, I'ma say 10. I'ma say the only reason we place bag above that is to make it more easy and comfortable for us to find a wife. Because you have to understand, a wife is more than just somebody who's gonna fold your clothes. This is somebody you're going to procreate with. This is somebody that's going to be your companion. This is somebody that's going to help you get to bigger bags. This is somebody that's going to be the wind beneath your wings. This is somebody that's going to make sure that independent of anything, your mental is straight. That you know what I mean? You cool on the inside. You feel me? So that you don't stress and that you could eventually make it to whatever goals that you're trying to make it to. So I think it is of high priority to go ahead and you know what I'm saying? Like, at least put that on your list. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Now, with that being said,
if you say 10, that means you're making it a priority above the bag. If you're saying
how?
Nah, bag is 10 too though.
Nah, because you're saying
he didn't give you a number for the bag.
Bag is 10 too.
He never gave a number for the bag.
I'm saying even if you do got two,
he never gave you a number for the bag though.
It's impossible. It's impossible. You can't have 2 10s.
You can't talk like that.
You can have 2 whatever you want,
bro.
Even if it is 2 10s, I'm just saying.
What world has 2 kings?
No, it's
we
not
back,
that.
right?
Huh?
You got 2 legs, right?
But that's not equivalent to
There's
one
2
brain.
sides to a coin.
Nah,
right?
bro, that's what
you have the option, man.
Brain.
Option is a beautiful thing, man. Use it, bro.
But the brain is what controls both of them.
Brain has a left and a right side. Options.
But it's all one thing, bro.
Regardless, it has parts.
That's what I'm saying. It has all one thing. He could say that it's like, even if he do say that's a 10 to get a wife and to chase a bag, that's 2 of my main priorities. That's cool, but that's his preference. You know what I'm saying? My preference will not be to be focused on trying to make a girl.
So real quick, Candace, we back. Audience, we back. For all of y'all that's hopping on the chat late, what we're talking about now is on scale of 1 to 10, how high should men prioritize finding a woman, getting a wife, on a scale from 1 to 10? Not saying it's more important than a bag, not saying it's less important than a bag, but just how important is it?
15.
We got 15.
We got 1.
We got 1. We got
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
0.75.
And I'm gonna say 10.
0. Yo, Candace. I fuck with
0.
Candace.
0.
Yo, Candace.
Now this is
Candace
now listen.
is
That's
man.
spoken from a woman's point of view who can dip into the bag of male companionship whenever she want to. All she got to do is bat her eyes at somebody and they gonna come running.
She know women deserve less. That's why.
0. So for her, of course, it's not going to be that prioritized. But for a man, it's a little bit different. We got to strategize our way to the cat a little bit. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of important that, you know what I'm saying, that be look, you can have all the money in the world. If you ain't got nobody to share it with, you going to be tight. If you ain't got nobody, no companion to love up on, you want to be tight. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, Charlie said that. Charlie Wilson, man.
My nigga. And then there's a reverse aspect too. So look, check me out. All right. Y'all say getting a bag is of higher priority, right? Oh, yeah. Than getting your woman. But now this is where you fuck up at. If you get too big of a bag, you will only get women who are there for the bag.
Good.
So there's a benefit in the getting women your wifey before the bag too, because you know
disagree
she
with that.
down with you.
I disagree with that.
So there is benefits. Will you be able to? Should you keep grinding to be able to provide? Absolutely. Should you be grinding to be able to provide? Absolutely. Should you be making the bag your priority? Absolutely. But there's a plus in getting your woman prior to getting to the bag too. It's not, my nigga, I know a lot of rich niggas that don't have companionship that they feel is true, and it drives them crazy because they feel as though every woman is there for the bag. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know. What y'all gotta say about that?
I disagree with that, bro.
I'm gonna say I agree with what you're saying, and I always said this. Like me right now, yeah, I get money. You know what I'm saying? That's regular, but I'm still not no. Like with my money I get, it's like a honest living. Like you see me, you be like, he hustle, he work, he this and that, right? So a woman really only gonna mess like off of me. A woman only gonna mess with me off of her just liking me. Now, if I was one of those people that was flexing money, like I'm a scammer and this and that, too big of a bag, as Focus to say, I always said that then I probably wouldn't know if a chick really liked me for me or not, or she liked me for my bag. Like as of right now, I can control and I can see what a woman likes because one, I'm not throwing hella money at her. I'm not flashing money. So when you with me, we're just enjoying our time. It's not like I'm just blowing money on
Bucks,
you.
that's cap, yo. You just bag shorty out there at the doorstep, bro. Niggas is mad handsome, bro. Women love us, bro. So
That's all she said. I'm
know.
saying that she thinks she not gonna like me because of my money.
I
I
know
came
what
at
you're
her.
saying,
Look how I'm dressed right now. I have on a regular basketball shirt, some shorts, some crazy socks, and sneakers. Yeah, I just bagged the chick.
no,
of course,
but
I'm
you
talking to
wore
her
your
about
confidence.
business.
It's Jersey.
No,
But my point is,
super
people like
confident.
everybody at this table. We walk outside and women walk to us anyway. There's a such thing as what they call it, handsome nigga privilege.
Yo.
Equivalent to like a bad bitch, like she just get everything paid for. Bitches don't pay for my vacations, massages.
All that.
Yeah, but they
Not 'cause
pay.
I act, just because niggas is fly individuals and they can see that. So I think regardless, you're gonna get what you want. It's just I disagree with getting a woman like what you said, the way you worded it, like getting it while you broke. I know the premise of it, but
Candace
I don't
funny
like
self.
it. I think you should get your money and do both at the same time, but you shouldn't be that far from the goal of where you want to be as far as a millionaire.
And my last thing,
I don't understand how you disagree with me though.
Because it creates a very bad narrative. Like I don't know, the way you worded it was just crazy.
What I said was
it's true.
A
I believe
woman.
you.
I said there's a fine line. Like chasing the
I
bag,
know you'd rather do that.
it will make it getting easier to find women, but it will make it harder to know if that woman is true, because she with you based upon what you could do for her. Finding a woman that rock with you from when you broke, from when you have nothing, you know that woman is true.
100%.
She done stuck with you through all of the bullshit. She done stuck with you through the brokenness. She done stuck with you through the hard times, through the struggles when you was young and you was so.
But
Hey baby.
This shorty got good credit already. She gonna advance you faster than that.
So there's
she
pluses in
decides-
both.
I don't
If
like
she
that.
decides to take you up while you're a brokey, that's her fault. She could have took.
Nah,
her
women got
profit.
vision like Jason Kidd and shit.
No,
They can
man.
see if a nigga gonna make it.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead.
I'm gonna say in today's
You
age,
can pull that back too.
yeah, I'm gonna say in today's age, like you kind of gotta focus on yourself to get that bag, to get that girl. So that's what we really trying to say is like it is a 10 out of 10 priority. Every man does want to prioritize on a female. Eventually, we do want to have a family. Like they are going to be the mother of our kids. That's a 10 out of 10 priority. But where we're coming from, it's like in order to even get to that point, it's like you kind of gotta, in today's age, in 2023, you kind of gotta make a name for yourself. In order to do that, it's like you kind of can't be broke. You can't be a bum. You gotta work for yourself, make a name for yourself, so that you can provide for that female, so that you are ready to do all that.
No, I totally understand with you, but my pushback on that comes in because although you gotta work hard and you got to get a bunch of money to provide for this particular female that you want, is it still not a priority for you to find love, for you to, find companionship? You understand? It's a lot of niggas that chase the bag their whole life and never get it.
That's all.
And the fact that they had a wife and a family and a children is the only mitigator. It's the only thing that keep them from going crazy at the end. They like, you know what? Fuck it. I never made as much money as Drake, but guess what? That nigga ain't got family like me. I know millionaires. I know people with a whole bunch of money that's miserable every single day. And I know people with 9-to-5s, broke niggas that's happy as hell with their Netflix and playing
That's
fucking
low.
Scrabble on the weekends with their neighbor.
You gotta find that balance.
That's
You
low,
gotta
but
find that
yeah,
balance.
I feel like you're giving.
So you can't
You
just.
giving them an out
The
to
reason
lose.
why they say now, look, they say the scriptures
you
say.
giving somebody an excuse to just
Listen,
lose.
the
I'm about to
scriptures
say-
say.
I got something to say after you.
The
Go ahead.
scriptures say that the love of money is the root of all evil.
Facts.
So why are we placing the love of the bag chase over the love we will find from a woman? I'm not saying a man shouldn't constantly be struggling to be better, and I'm not saying that getting better won't allow you to make it easier to find women. But what I am saying is that finding a wife, finding a woman, finding a girlfriend, finding human female companionship should be of paramount importance. If you're a high school kid, you broke as shit. Your parents paying for everything. You're not even gonna get no money till after college. You don't want a girlfriend. You don't want girls to the cheerleader on you don't want that cheerleader. You don't want to dance with no girl at the party. You don't want to, you know what I mean? I know people who drive themselves into depression because they don't have female companionship. So I'm not saying that it is.
That's because them niggas ugly, man.
It's not important to get the bag, but what I am saying is it's also important to go out here. Yeah, to go out here and find female companionship.
I'm rocking with focus
What if
on
you're
the-
gay?
Watch this. I got
Or
this.
male
Hey,
companionship.
I want old girl to
But
answer.
I'm talking about
whatever her
companionship.
name
We
is,
talking about
Candace. Yeah, Candace.
females
Listen,
now.
Candace. I want you to listen to this, Candace, and be really be real honest, which I know you are. So like, whoever girl else listening, I just want y'all to drop a 1 if I'm telling the truth. But I'm gonna get to this first. Focus right about the bag. You getting the bag too much, and then you not knowing if a woman there for you or not. You'll never know. That's kind of crazy. I won't say you'll never know, but it'd be hard to see it. Right? That's one thing I do agree with, and I don't agree with having a wife. I never disagree with that. I just said that's not a big focus on mine. Right? Now watch this. Drop a 1 for this, ladies. Have you ever dealt with a guy that tried to wife you right away, and it really didn't sit right with you?
I'm Haitian. I feel attacked, man.
Did you try to deal with it? You ever dealt with a guy and he just tried to wife you right away, and that was kind of like it didn't sit right with you?
So ladies, the
You
question
drop a
is,
1.
drop a 1 if you hollered at a dude and he immediately tried to wife you, and that steered you the wrong way. Like or just drop a 1 if a dude who immediately tried to wife you
Sat wrong
steer
with
you the wrong way. Drop a 2 if you don't mind a dude immediately trying to wife you. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's all dependent upon. She said no. It all dependent upon how much a woman is feeling
I
the
don't know what that
dude.
means. I said 1.
It's all dependent upon how much a woman is feeling the dude. If she really feeling you, she gonna be willing to go to the ends of the earth for you on day 3. And
Yeah,
shit.
that's regular. Like that's what I'm saying. For me, that's what I'm saying. I'm not like when I see it. Like I see it as from other guys' standpoint. Like if I guess it is all about who you are. Matter of fact, I take that back. Question canceled. It's all about who you are at the end of the day. So never mind. I take it back. But I personally know that women don't like a dude too on them too much. You know what I'm saying? Right away. Like that's personally what I know. And I don't do it because of that. But I just know that. Oh, this is another thing I want to say. I don't know why Focus keeps saying about the bag and then chasing a woman. I think you got that mixed up with Draco. I ain't even talking about grabbing a bag so I don't gotta grab a shorty. I'm more so just having a good time with my life right now. Like I'm hustling, I'm grinding, I'm building, I'm meeting new women. I am
But Bucks,
being a
don't you want to
father.
share, Bucks? Don't you want to share?
Share what, women?
your life with somebody that you love. You ain't
I
play
have
with
no
fucking-
problem with that, and I told you already
As a
the
toddler, you
problem
ain't
with
share
that.
toys and shit.
That's
You
not a
was
problem.
by
That's not a
yourself?
problem with sharing
Bro,
a woman. But
when
let me
you
tell
back-
you what I said. Let me tell you what I said. I just said the priority is not one. The way
I ain't
me
saying it's
Bucks.
not- it's not
Listen,
10,
I'm just
but
saying
it's not-
the
it's
way
not one
me
either.
Bucks will have a wife is if me and a woman is dealing and she prove herself over time that we are compatible to be together, and she just take over my heart, and I'm gonna give it to her, and that's how we're gonna be together. I'm not gonna ever go into a situation unless it's just out of this world where I'm gonna be like, oh, I need to make her my wife. No, we're gonna start off talking, chilling, doing what we do normally, and if you build yourself up to that, we're gonna be together. I'm very picky. I don't give anybody my love.
that's
That's
the way
just
it
me
should be.
personally.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't be picky. I'm not saying that you should give anybody your love. All I'm saying is you shouldn't be. You shouldn't. It should be a. It should be a priority for you to find companionship. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you like this now. When your ass is talking about you chasing that bag, and that's all you. I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying, or you. I'm just in general. When you out here saying like, nah, I ain't no. I don't care. I don't care about that. Then what happens on the backside is Friday night come around, Saturday maybe. All your boys
Tuesday.
go chill with their girls. Niggas is Netflix and chilling. Your ass by yourself. You get to going through your phone, DMing bitch chicks on some random shit, wilding. You get to start feeling like, damn, I need somebody to go to Applebee's with. I need somebody to go catch a movie with. You can also, create a mental dilemma for yourself by not, just having that companionship on the other side.
Can I
You go
explain?
from middle school,
That's called
like, yo,
using
look,
ladies.
I want a girlfriend. You messing with girls.
It's
You know,
called using them.
either you messing with girls in middle school, or you watching niggas mess with girls in middle school and you want to beat them. Then high school, either you messing with girls in high school or you watching niggas mess with girls. Then you go to college and it's the same way. Then you get to the workforce and you like, I don't care about, like, no, that's not the, like, no. You still,
Hey, focus though.
you going to be lacking in certain ways.
Hey, folk, there's a lot of women that grew up with their man from the down times when he was broke, watched him get rich, and just one day just woke up and just said, forget this guy, I'm just going to divorce him. They change their minds at a constant rate. And I feel like when you say, like, build with somebody, it's giving the man an excuse as if he's not the leader. Every family that got messed up, it's because the man didn't do his job. We control all things, man. We are built in his likeness. Therefore, there's no excuse for, you can meet him when you're rich, you can meet him when you're poor, you can meet him at whatever point. All you got to do is make the right choice as a man.
So I would say this to that: if a woman is with,
true.
if a woman is, and I'm gonna let you go. If a woman is with
You and I
you
disagree,
since
man.
you a young man, 14,
You just saying
15,
you don't believe in yourself.
hold on. If a woman is with you since you 14, 15, you grow an empire, you get rich. She divorce you one day. She deserves half. She been with you mentally, emotionally,
I agree.
financially,
That's not what I'm saying. I agree.
physically, all the way through. And because she was your companion, you didn't have to worry about getting companionship, so you was able to chase the bag even more because you had checked that box off already. You feel me? So she deserved that. But one thing I will say is a lot of dudes, more dudes, who find women after they get the bag that take half.
Nah, it's even both ways, bro.
Hold on. We got-
Niggas take the woman.
It's not
Niggas.
even
we gotta
both
split
ways,
some shit
bro.
right now. Hold on.
All right, Draco, go
A lot
ahead,
of my
Draco.
married friends complaining.
I gotta go
Split some
after.
shit right now.
Facts.
A lot of married friends complain to me, man.
No, we
Their
gotta-
wives are giving them no sex. It's bad out there, man.
Yeah, no, bro. It's like
Betas.
this.
That's like the worst
Months.
case scenario
It's
too.
like
bro.
this, bro.
It's
It's like this.
every man's worst nightmare.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Facts.
The thing is, we can easily use the Tom Brady situation about him getting.
I was gonna
divorced.
say I just avoided it.
Yeah, we can use that as
you
an
bringing
example on why that's
Brady
not
into
true.
this.
Yeah, women are
is an
getting up
extreme
and
example.
leaving because they feel as though they got a coochie, but they kind of aged and seasoned in a little bit. That they feel as though they could get a dude who's, if not at the caliber that their successful husband.
What you call them, Draco? What you call them?
I call them raisins.
That's not why she left him, but
Now, with that being said, what do you mean that's not why she left?
she didn't leave Tom Brady because thought she could find a better Tom Brady.
That's
Like,
absolutely why women leave, because they feel as though they could do better.
no, that's why men leave.
When a
Nah.
woman
No,
feels as though
Draco
she
has a
cannot do
point.
better,
No.
she
No,
stays
women
at
do
home.
leave because they
No,
felt like
Draco has
that.
a
I
point.
agree, but not
Draco has a
supermodels
point.
who married to
Now,
Tom Brady.
Here's a perfect example. Now, here's a perfect example, right? when we look at Beyonce, she clearly got
Extreme
cheated on.
examples.
Right. Clearly got cheated on. And the fact that she knows she can't get a man better than Jay-Z because she's a raisin now, but she's in her place. You feel me? She's married. She's where she needs to be.
She's
Married
worth
with kids.
double Tom Brady though.
She's a beautiful
No, no.
flower.
So
that
she's not worried about
blossoms.
getting a
Not
better
radio.
man. She's worried about getting a boy toy
No. Is the
or
thing is-
multiple.
the thing is,
Like,
the only reason why women take a chance and leap is because they feel as though they can do better than you, and that's 100% a fact. If they feel as though that they
most
have-
women, not Giselle Bundchen,
most women, yes,
but not Giselle.
even Giselle, she'll never get married to a higher caliber man again. Yeah, Tom Brady.
Oh, we can dead break.
But
I'm gonna tell you.
the thing is, when women have no other choice, they literally sit down and shut up. And this is in all cases. Like, if you take off all paths of them having a choice of arguing, or even having a decision where they even think there's some form of validity behind what they're saying, it only takes a couple seconds to show why there's a form of doubt and why it won't work. Only for the simple reason is that they're off of their emotions. So just because she feels as though that she can do better than Tom Brady, she will get up and dip. Now, when we look at Beyonce again, she didn't feel as though she can do a better man than Jay-Z, because y'all tell me, how many men out there are more successful than Jay-Z?
A lot of white men, Indian men. The world is big, man.
And now let's look at the statistics. When you really look at it, statistically proven, white men are not marrying black women. Statistically proven, they're not marrying them.
Cap.
That much. I promise you.
No, he's true. He's true. He's
It's
telling
like-
the truth.
very
only
rare
It's only like
type
3% of marriages are into. No, I apologize.
So y'all telling me?
But what's your
it's
point
more
with
so
that,
the
though?
opposite around?
So with that being said,
I need to know what your point is, because we gotta get into the next subject. But I
With
need
that
to know
being
what your point
said-
is. 10 seconds.
if he, I'm trying to bring it back to the point.
5,
that I said.
4, 3 seconds.
Yeah.
All right.
If
So
you
let's get to
cannot
the next
prove Your
subject.
status as a king, that woman will
Next
get up
subject,
and try
man,
and
next
find
subject,
better.
man.
End of story.
All right, go home. Slide up. Let's get to the chats. We're gonna get to the chats before we go to the next subject. All right, go up.
Did they press one for that?
Go up. Keep on. All right, down. Stop. A woman will come to you. No need to stress over getting one. Work on yourself first. Get that job, get that car, get that house, and then settle down. I totally agree with you. Working hard and all of that goodness, but
I'll be Candace.
if you find love first, if you get that bag first, should be open to both. But I will agree that it is easier to get the woman you want by chasing a bag. But if you get too much of a bag, you might not know if she really wants you or if she just wants your bag.
You
All right.
don't know.
Women are hypergamous. They're supposed to want all your bag. Like,
That's
I
law.
don't blame them.
That's law.
All right. Candace said, when you said we got women walking towards us every day, Candace said, ain't nobody walking towards y'all. She out here trying to throw shots. Candace, we love you. She said, I met my hubby when he was broke. We were young. We went through a lot financially. Been together for 14 years. No money or yes money. You'll find someone. I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree with that. That's Professor's wife. That's our writer's wife.
Professor, yeah, this is why.
Big Candace.
She's just
They
loyal as
watching
fuck.
right now.
They watching right now. Together.
Shout out Professor.
All right.
Shout out Candace.
Professor,
Hey,
yeah.
speaking of Professor, me and Professor got a battle this Saturday, man. We both gonna
Yeah,
pick
Rich
some baddies,
Dad poured
man.
that
Pull
out now, man.
All right,
Appreciate you, black man.
go down.
Why TV all
This motherfucker spitting, Tony Ortiz. Thank you. I know you was talking about me. You start relationship young, it's okay to build together, but when you're an adult with kids, it's different. You need your man or girl to be established. Okay, I agree with that. If you are an adult with kids, if you got 2-3 kids, if you coming out of a relationship where you expected a certain amount of financial stability, then you do want to try to find an established person because that fits better for you. If you're younger, it fits better for you to find somebody who gonna rock with you all the way through. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand what you're saying. If I got the bag and I got 2-3 kids and I'm a single father, I don't give a fuck if she's 19 and work at McDonald's. As long as she can babysit the kids properly, cook good food, full clothes, and treat me like a king while I'm going out busting my ass and making sure all the bills are taken care of and she's comfortable, then my thing is, Nah, I don't care if she's established. Like I said, she could work at McDonald's. She could work at the fucking flea market. Like,
I don't think you can fold clothes, yo.
All right.
I can't fold clothes. Either.
Build until
Yeah,
you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Build until you settle down. That's what I've been saying. Both parties need to want it. If someone is being choosy, then it won't last. Totally agree with you there. Talk that talk, Bucks. We got snaps for Bucks in the chat. Guys, you can uncross your arms. LOL, y'all look like security. Oh, I love it. He's speaking truth as well. He was talking about me, I'm sure. Worst case scenario, I'm done. No sex. There must be a reason. Women leave on different reasons, bro. I totally agree with you. Beautiful flower. Shut up, Lenny Coco.
Draco the Goat. That's the new
All right.
name.
Draco the GOAT.
Yeah.
All right. Big shout out to y'all to the chat. Big shout out to that subject. We're going to snaps for that. All right. Our next subject. And chat, I want y'all heavily involved in this next subject. Please, por favor. We're going to ask y'all the type 1s to type 2s. We need y'all involved. So type 1, if you think drug dealers are more respected and got it better than a 9-to-5 nigga. Type 2, if you think a 9-to-5 nigga is more respected than and got it better than a drug dealer. 1 for drug dealer, 2 for 9-to-5 nigga. Who got it better? Who's more respected? 1 for drug dealer, 2 for 9-to-5 nigga. We're gonna start with Draco. Who's more respected? Give me the 9-to-5 working man. Who got it better and is more respected? The 9-to-5 working man or the drug dealer?
All right. Please do not use this as a segment for you to start talking about the government. But now, with that being said, unfortunately, to if the 9-to-5 nigga is respected more.
2 to 5. All right.
Unfortunately, today, what's happening is that generally inside of the eye, people want to be a pants sagging, drug dealing ass, wannabe Tupac ass nigga. In my opinion, and honestly, in the sense of your 401k.
Shout out to Unbiased. Share this to the brothers. Share this to the goons. Go ahead.
Share it alive.
Yeah,
Share it
shout out
alive.
to
Share it
Unbiased. He
alive.
also loyal.
Unbiased is one of our loyalists. But go ahead.
But in the sense of a 9-to-5 nigga, since I already answered the question, that we all know that the drug dealing ass nigga is looked at, held to a higher regard. In my opinion, and in the sense of longevity, and when you decide to retire and so forth, obviously the 9-to-5 nigga is going to be more respected, because when it comes to being 57, 65, 70 years old, and it hurts to get the fuck up and go work your full-time job, and you want to stop working finally, that drug dealing ass nigga is still going to be going outside asking the little kids for $1, because I already seen too many of them inside of the hood, or whatever the case may be, while the 9-to-5 nigga is at home collecting his little social security check, and if he decides to work part-time,
So 9-to-5 nigga for you?
for me, I say the 9-to-5 nigga
is more respected
in my eyes. Yes.
All right. Priv, 9-to-5 nigga or a drug dealer? Who more respected and who got it better in the hood?
I feel like it depends on the community.
Now we're talking about the hood.
Are we talking about the hood?
Yes, we gave context.
That's a good answer though.
Because if we talking about the
That's still a
hood,
good answer.
if we talking about the hood, then I'm gonna say the drug dealer, because more often than not is where cases where, they're in the trenches. They're coming from, like a low infrastructure where things aren't right. They could come from a background where like the household could be like dysfunctional, or like parents separated. All that, those are all adversities that I feel like drug dealers could go through. Right? That's their past, and that's what motivates them to get that bag. So if we talking about the hood, I feel like the drug dealer is more respected, because then once they do get the bag and then they establish themselves and eventually like have enough money to like save, more often than not they could give back to the community.
It's the cool kid at the lunch table syndrome. That's all that is.
Yeah.
I want to hear Buck's response, because Buck's from where I'm from, and he's an entrepreneur now.
Where you from?
A very impoverished location.
All right, real quick before Bucks answer, I want to say this.
Jersey.
I'm giving a big cash app out tonight, a big cash app, but I'm only giving it to whoever win the chats, Facebook or YouTube. Cause y'all leading the way right now. Whoever give me more chats on YouTube or Facebook, y'all automatically enter to win the contest. So go crazy.
Yeah.
We giving away big cash apps. Sometimes
And
we
I'm
give away
adding
little like
$5 to that
1,
cash
10,
app.
20.
Go
Tonight
crazy.
we giving a big cash app
I'm feeling
out.
generous today,
So
I'm gonna add a little
beat
bit
the
to that.
comments up. He
I'm
adding
adding
a little bit
$5.
to it.
I'm gonna add
Beat the
$5
comments
plus
up on
$10
Facebook
added.
and beat the comments up on YouTube, and we gonna make sure y'all get paid tonight. You understand me?
That's a dime bag.
All right, go ahead, Bucks.
So it's
Who get
about
more respected in the hood?
About-
The drug dealer or the
by women or regular?
Good question.
no, just
in
in
general?
general.
100%.
Good
Y'all already
question.
know how that goes. It's gonna be the drug dealers. You know what I'm saying?
Get more respect.
They're gonna get more. The drug dealers are going to get more respect though, because just just being a working dude, you not considered cool in the hood. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like in the hood, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you make people. What's your perception of people? You know what I'm saying? The perception is everything in the hood. So if you in the hood and
Facts.
you outside and you doing it and you flashy and you you're cool. Cause everything, think about it like the movies we watch. All the movies we watch, everything in the hood is cool looking. You know what I'm saying? Regular 9 to 5 dude, get out of here, kid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really cool in the hood. In the hood, what's cool is negative. So when you're doing negative, you're considered cool.
Right. Okay, I give you that. I agree with that. Listen, Facebook, I see y'all niggas on there hiding, lurking, watching. Y'all better hop on these chats because we giving out cash apps tonight. So knock it off and chat it up. You heard? All right, and share that live if you on there. All right, don't sit there. Don't be hating. All right, don't be hating. All right. Drug dealer, 9 to 5er. Lenny Coco, who you got? Drug dealer, 9 to 5.
I answer both sides like Bucks brought up. For black
Louder.
women under the age of 27, definitely the drug dealer. Once they hit 28, it's definitely the working man. Outside of that, society, women are smart, brother. They start realizing what's going on as they get older. So like, yo, this nigga going to jail. Let me get somebody who got
No, that's because they run
got
out
a
of time
pension.
once they hit 28. They run
all
out
the
of time.
above. I know you was gonna say it. That's why I ain't say it. But
They
they're
run out of
able to
time.
think ahead. But I think y'all sleeping on the firemen and all these niggas with health insurance. Bitches be knowing they got health insurance. You know what I'm saying? They be mad chicks by the fire station waiting. Cause them niggas got a secure job. They got insurance. Everything at a woman. Like we're men. We don't think about that type of shit. Women care about everything, bro. They
So,
be at
so
the fire
basically, you're
station,
saying
bro.
like, you know, as they get older, they want stability. They want that 9 to 5.
They understand that it's
right,
needed.
right. That
Cause like
when they under 27,
nah,
you know what I mean?
They get
Like
we
plowed.
fucking the
they're
nigga
trying to have
that's
fun. They're
going
trying to
to
have a good
jail,
time,
pause.
What's your
right?
driveway?
And then once shit
Like, yeah,
start
like
getting
the cool
serious,
guy.
yeah, they're trying to. Yeah.
I think also it's because a jail, like when you under 27, you dealing with niggas and they going to jail and you been, but after 28, 29, you been through that. So you like, hold up, I'm with a nigga, the money good, but I gotta leave. He gotta leave for 3 years. He missed Jamario and them second, third,
and
fourth
he does not
birthday.
have a bank account.
He missed the Jamario
And
third,
no
fourth,
license.
and fifth birthday. Like, nah, nigga, you gotta go. You feel me? But so I, you know, it's a duality there. Me personally, I'm gonna say that in the black community, predominantly, the drug dealer is more respected, especially among the youth, but in the black community, because first of all, they're entrepreneurs in the wrong way, but they are. They don't have no boss, so they don't really bow down to people, and it just fosters an alpha male mindset. You feel me? You out here, you got more money than most people. You know what I'm saying? That's your peers. You dressed in all of the nicest stuff. You got the nicest car. It gives you an alpha male mindset. It's messed up that's the path that black people need to take to get to the alpha male mindset, or one of the paths, but it is. Then you got the media that's pretty much telling everybody that drug dealers are cool. You feel me? The music, rappers is out here telling niggas that drug dealers is cool. Think about it.
The biggest rapper in the world is Drake, man.
If I
Ain't
watch
that
a movie, right? If I'm watching movies,
both sides
action
of the line,
movies,
man.
real quick, if I'm watching action movies and I can't go be the superhero, but I want to be a superhero. Next thing I'm gonna do is go be a cop. I'm gonna go to police academy because although I'm not a superhero, although I'm not in the movies, I'm the niggas they make movies about. Bad Boys, Blue Streak, Starsky and Hutch. Like, you know, they got all these cop movies. So I'm not in movies, but I'm the nigga they make movies about.
Cops
It's the
get bitches,
same mindset for black people and drug dealers. I ain't make it in rap, but they rapping about my life. They rapping about me. They rapping about what I'm doing out here. So it gives you that incentive. It's cops and robbers 101. You understand what I'm saying? And the perception for us is to be the robber. The perception for them is to be the cop. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. All right. All right. Let's get into the next question, which is, well, it's the same question. Okay. So what does the dating scene look like for a 9-to-5er versus a drug dealer? What does the dating scene look like for a 9-to-5er versus a drug dealer? Okay, like who has it better on a dating scene? A 9-to-5er or a drug dealer?
I think this is even.
Even. We all the
Very,
same.
very
We
even,
all
'cause
men.
I know a lot of drug dealers that don't get no bitches. All they do is get dime sales, and it's the opposite on the other side too. I'm dead ass.
Yeah, oh God.
I'm dead ass, bro. They sit on the couch all day and make dime sales. They get no yams, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Coming who they gonna screw?
Oh, that's not
It's
the
the drug dealers.
Yeah, they ain't going for that 9-to-5. They trying to
They
have
going for
a
that
good
nigga with
time.
that, buddy.
And at the end of the day, like, girls like bad boys. They don't want to say it, but deep down, that's what they want.
I agree with you 100%.
That's common knowledge now.
Go ahead, Draco. What you thinking?
Women don't know what they want.
Oh my God.
That's facts. That's facts.
But my thing is, inside of the dating market, especially a nigga who's always outside, he's always able to see the bitches walking by, and depending on if he has a Bugatti or not.
What happened, son?
My thing is, when it comes to dating market, I feel as though the drug dealer obviously has the edge. He's able to network more. He talks to more people, depending on the circumstance. Even that dime bag nigga was probably low-key fucking bitches. Like, you feel me? He dodging the heat. You feel me? Shorty.
You wasn't playing Madden with a nigga I was playing Madden with. man.
Nah. He was watching the little 90s TV with Dragon Ball Z. You feel me? Inside of the series.
straight to the point.
What do you mean by that?
That's all he cares about. That's all he does is the money.
It's like
Like
drug dealer
forget
gonna get
his
straight
mom,
to the
forget
point.
everybody.
You
Money,
feel me?
money,
Whereas
money,
the
money.
9-to-5 dude, he gonna take her out to dinner,
Generally-
treat her nice. The drug dealer gonna get right to the point. He don't even gotta spend that much bread.
Nah, generally, the drug dealer typically get more bitches than the 9-to-5 nigga, because the 9-to-5 nigga gotta be somewhere inside of a building in a uniform type shit.
Cap, it's even.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Hey, folk, next subject, brother.
All right, my fault. We had to get the technical difficulties right.
Stream.
All right, so, huh?
Gotta make a move.
Oh, you about to? All right, go ahead. Nigga said nature calls, nigga. All right. So, who got it better long term in life? The drug dealer or the 9-to-5 nigga? I think this is a no brainer.
9-to-5.
9-to-5.
I think it's a
Well,
no brainer.
nah,
You out,
nah,
Bucks?
Nah, cause like
The
drug
guy who
dealer-
saves his money.
Nah,
The guy
yo,
who finds a way to save
The
his
guy
money.
who saves his money.
yeah, but here's the
Yeah,
thing
that's
though.
right first.
Here's the thing though.
Law.
With the drug dealer, I feel like their life it's more of a risk because they are dealing with that shit. So you never know when shit can go south. Whereas the 9-to-5, they're not really in that type of environment. They don't really got to deal with it other than like a case by case scenario.
They live a different type of danger. Every day they go to work, they might get fired.
Nah, but
Yeah, but that's not life and death
Hold on,
though.
hold on.
Yeah,
reference to the
but a
mafia.
drug dealer might get locked up every time he go
Yeah,
out.
you can get
outside.
locked up.
Both
you can
out of
get-
commission.
It's
Same
called the
thing.
Get killed.
occupational
Wait,
hazard.
Wait, look at,
There you
look
go.
at the mafia. The mafia wasn't
Occupational
getting
hazard.
for a
You're
minute.
good, bro.
Mafia had it good for a minute.
Yeah, but that's like a
mafia
whole
is
organization. We
You have
talking about
extreme
individuals.
examples, bro. That's the biggest bosses
Nah,
ever.
but we talk about drug deal organizations.
No,
But that's
we
the
talking
biggest
about
bosses
individual
ever.
drug dealers. We're not talking about
Yeah,
mafia.
yeah, we ain't talking about drug dealers because organizations. If you're talking about organizations,
Yeah, that's a whole
then
different subject.
then the biggest drug dealers are 9-to-5ers. It's called Purdue Pharma, Pfizer,
Yup, they're the
Big
legal
Pharma.
ones.
All of these people, they are
Nah,
literally
nah.
legal
That was
drug
deep.
dealers, bro.
my nigga. They legal drug
That
dealers.
was very deep.
They sell more
They-
drugs
so
than
say that
everybody.
again,
That's how it is,
please.
bro.
Say-
if
yo,
that's the
what did you
case,
say, bro?
Then we got to talk about the liquor store merchants too.
And the tobacco industry. We could talk about
You
the
feel
whole-
me, Candace?
You know, there's a lot.
That was deep.
The biggest
Yeah,
drug
type shit.
dealers are the government.
High
Period.
level conversation, man.
These niggas found a way to get you the dope legally. Look, I was just watching,
Sick.
bro. You seen the
I know.
painkiller?
They
Talking about how they
texting about that
they
yesterday.
gave you the OxyContin. FDA done approved it. Like, I'm watching the shit and they blaming the company like, yeah, that company is no good. But I'm watching it like, look, but the FDA approved it.
Now you know. Now
These
you
niggas
know.
getting kickbacks too. And
If
see,
it
the,
was black,
the point is
Never
this.
stopped it.
The thing is this. You know, we got a new line on that dope, Afghanistan. Got a new line on that dope. All of a sudden, we got to get that dope out to people. We can't sell it the same old way because heroin ain't cool no more. Niggas is ODing, drug dealers, rappers that told you a dope fiend. You know, we clown dope fiends, our generation. So now they got to find a new way to get the dope to you since we find a new line on the dope. Percocet, Molly Percocet. They giving you Oxycontins. They sending these pretty girls around the country like, oh yeah, Oxycontin, it won't hurt you, it won't harm you. Doing tests on mice that really don't correlate to human detriment, but yet they will tell you in a heartbeat, oh no, this is the my nigga.
Yo, I got a question
Nah,
for
that
you.
was a
Oh, yeah.
very
What
good
if
point.
they
though.
what if they put in the dope inside of the dispensary tweed now?
You know what, Unbiased, we gotta get you on here because you be
They
down
been
with the
doing that,
government.
bro.
I mean, I was just
They
gonna
put the
say
dope in everything.
like the government like they
Sorry, I'm
basically
I
put
said,
out
what if
dope
they put in the dope
right
in the
to
dispensary
the American
tweed?
people, and then
Oh, I agree with that too.
incarcerated the same American people. So they distribute
Black American people.
And we talking about the cartel here. Like they distribute, like they're with it, right? They're with all the shits.
Well, where do you think the government getting it from?
The government is getting it from the
The
lines.
same people they arresting us from getting.
That's what. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, we don't get it from them.
Yeah, we do.
We don't even really, yo, my nigga.
Colombia.
We don't, yeah, but we don't get it from
Afghanistan.
Colombia. I'm gonna tell you what black people get their shit from. 9 times out of 10. All right,
Yeah,
they get it from the poppies.
yeah.
They get it from the Jamaicans, the Haitians, you know, the island niggas.
Aisha
They get it mailed in. You understand me?
Where? The same niggas the government getting it from. It's
But
just the
I don't
government
know too many niggas flying to Venezuela talking about I got a line with Pedro. Like nigga connect in Harlem,
Nah, the
nigga
government got
like
the government got
nigga connect in Miami,
They talking to El Chapo and jail
Cali.
right now. I promise you. He probably
Niggas
got
not-
a mansion in the prison right now.
Niggas don't got that line.
Hey, focus.
Bro.
I don't even think you know what you said. That was deep, bro.
You feel me? Niggas
Cause we
don't got
from
that.
Jersey, bro. You remember that era, bro? It was a big pill epidemic in Jersey, bro. Niggas was
yeah.
popping pills, bro.
Bro, look,
Bitches
bruh,
too, bro.
if you,
And that was produced by the white man. That was deep, bro.
bruh, if you from,
Nah,
from
straight up. That's
Yeah,
how
it
it
is.
is.
if you from, if you from, Somerville, you getting your shit from Plainfield. If you from Plainfield, you getting your shit from Newark or Jersey City. From Jersey City, you getting your shit from New York or Harlem or from Plainfield, you getting it from New York or whatever.
Same
You
place
feel
you
me?
get your
Like,
weed,
it's-
bro.
niggas is going
a
2
trap.
towns over to get their shit or staying in the same town. Cause they ain't got no line on no,
No, I'm
Colombian.
talking about the source of the hood niggas being able to trap it come from the same niggas that the government getting it from.
Niggas ain't got the
So
line.
the same
All right,
way that-
type 1 if you got the line to Pedro in Colombia. Type 2 if you get your work from North. If you get your work from East Orange, nigga. Type 2. If you get your work from
The poppy living hood, man.
if you get your work from Colombia, from Fredro and them, type 1 in the chat, nigga. You won't get your work from Fredro. From
Everybody
Fredro.
seen power, bro.
All right. Good chat. We going to snap to that. We going to snap to that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to our next
You got a lot of Pedro.
Maltese, keep it a band.
Yeah.
Maltese said he got a line of Pedro and all that.
Pedro got the yellow.
Hold up, was one Pedro or was one East Orange? I forgot.
One was Pedro.
All right. Niggas got lines, snaps to all of that. Yo, big shout out to Candace for coming in here on her birthday.
Yo, Candace
coming in
trying to get
here
that's cash out.
all the time. She,
Trying to
you
get
know what I mean?
this Cash
Yo,
App.
you got to check her comments up. She said, I don't need no cash app. That's all. That's
Nah, she said you never sent her anything.
she outside. Pedro gang. Yo, tell Pedro I need that thing for 21. It's like, nah, let me stop.
Yo, tell Pedro.
Don't
we got a
tackle
party.
me, the feds.
Tell Pedro we got a party.
All right,
on
so
Saturday.
look.
We need that.
So look though. Here we go.
Oh yeah, let me say one more thing. I see a lot of y'all listening, but look, we got a trench coat lingerie party this Saturday at Princesses. Trench coat
What's the
lingerie
address, guys?
part
What's the
2.
address,
We
guys?
outside Jersey to PA. We back at it.
We back at it.
Rich Dad Poor Dad out now, man.
We
Facts.
poured that out now, man.
Type in Princess's Jamaican spot on Butler Street. We there.
All right,
Bucks
so
21.
next. Big shout out to Bucks 21. We all out there tomorrow. Trenchcoat lingerie. We got all types of
No, ain't
teams.
tomorrow.
Saturday.
Saturday, we got all types of
Focus terrible,
Yo,
yo.
what time it start?
It's 9:45, nigga. Round up,
No, I'm
nigga.
talking
It's
about-
tomorrow
I'm
in
talking
2
about the
hours.
Saturday party.
All right.
What time it start?
Saturday too.
Round up, nigga. You don't know math, nigga. All right, look. All right, so look. We're gonna get to our third. This might be the last topic because we running late, but fuck it. We're gonna get into it. Y'all know who Michael Orr is?
No.
The black dude.
You, Michael
Yeah,
Orr.
yeah,
You
yeah,
heard the blind side. Michael Orr. Michael Orr.
I know you're gonna
All
have.
right. So, Michael Orr, in case y'all don't know, is a character from the movie. The character is an NFL football player, All-American, D1 recruit, go hard. But he's also was portrayed in the movie The Blind Side. In The Blind Side, they kind of portrayed him as a illiterate, dumb black dude who really didn't know how to read, who really didn't know how to, focus, who really was homeless, who, was just a bum on his way to nowhere until these white folks, the Tuies, they came along and they gave him knowledge and guidance, and then they kind of pushed him into Ole Miss and to be a D1 recruit and to make it to the NFL. Well, this week, apparently, this brother is saying these white folks never adopted him. They actually started a conservatorship, which means I control all your money, and you're not capable to control your own money mentally.
It sounds like the school
whatever.
system.
Then they also, he said that, and the Tuies even wrote in their book that they negotiated a flat rate for the movie, but he found out they was getting 3%, almost 3% royalties, perpetual. As long as they live, as long as they get 3% royalties that he ain't know nothing about. So he filed this lawsuit. He tight right now, standing third. But on the other side of things, they saying, yo, these white folks brought you in. You ungrateful. You went broke now. Now you want to try to come at them. The movie was true. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now that I gave you the can you pull up a little quick video on that? You know what I mean? Michael Orr talking, maybe like 1 minute. So now that we got that out the way, how do y'all feel about the situation? I'm gonna start with Draco because I know he got the most controversial opinion.
Like, whose side we on? What you mean?
I'm not on nobody's side, but it's his fault that he wound up being a brokey after this movie came out. So he could have
Now, whether or not they.
How do you know he's a brokey?
Huh?
How you know he's a brokey?
No, he got zero money from this movie, and how much?
That doesn't mean he's a brokey presently. How do you know he's a
from the
brokey?
movie? So, like, if we were to look at if the movie was just his income, right now he'd be a brokey if he relied on just that movie. So
Heard
now,
you.
with that being said, it's on his fault. I think it was either Jamie Foxx or somebody who turned down a check up front and then said, "Nah, I want royalties
Under a
off
minute.
off of the show.
Or two.
So if he decided to take whatever flat rate check it came from making the movie and putting it together, instead of requesting royalties on the movie or requesting a bigger summons or whatever the case may be, that's his fucking fault.
So therefore, if he's a brokey because of this,
It's his fault.
he could have a Bugatti right now, but he wants to be a brokey.
Okay, so just a little quick pushback. The very idea of a conservatorship is that you're not capable of making your own financial decisions, so we need to make them for you. So now how do you blame him for making financial decisions?
That's his fault. End of story. It's
Exactly.
his money, so therefore he should be in control of it. That's his fault.
Draco don't
But
normally get
it's like
stumped,
this.
but you got stumped.
Because I got a reference to this. Now let's look at Britney Spears. Britney Spears is now facing all the brokey issues because she didn't pay attention to what was happening with her money, and now she owes it over to her dad and other people. My thing is like, since she decided to allow her money to be controlled by somebody else aside from herself, that's her fucking fault. Same thing in this instance. So if he decided to let these pale people control
Yes.
his income, that's on
This
him.
new window browser. Say it again.
If he decided to let these pale people control his income, that's on him.
Okay. All right. What you think about it, Priv?
I agree. A little bit.
To what Draco was saying, he is partly right. It is partly his fault, but at the same time, it's I'm sure like he had lawyers and other things, so like the whole situation, I think it's like a messed up situation for Michael Orr. Even though he was part of the NFL, because they made a movie out of him, like, and they had an actor portray, it kind of ruined his image, like his self image kind of got ruined, making him look illiterate and like making him look dumb.
Take it away.
When in reality he was probably like smart enough. So I don't think it's his fault, and I think because they made a movie out of him, he should get the royalties. He should get paid for what
Open the red box.
he deserves.
Heard you.
All right. Sorry. Bring that back one more time.
I'm just saying because they made a movie out of him, he deserves those royalty fees. Like, it's only fair.
All right. Let's watch this quick video real quick, and then we're going to get back to you, Bucks.
Elijah Ray joint sound fire. And I seen the story. He was talking about she was gonna wear shit. The story he posted the other day.
All right, go ahead. Play this. Play it.
Is shocking. This lawsuit
Full screen.
filed today by the former NFL star who the movie was based on. The details here surprising to everyone.
I know the game. You can't be doing that.
Today, Larry Ridley, here in
Unless you're on that time.
Of course, we all remember that movie about 14 years ago that came out. Sandra Bullock won an Oscar
she
for that
did.
performance. So the black former NFL player who was supposedly adopted by a rich white family out of poverty has filed a lawsuit in a Tennessee court. Michael Orr, who was the inspiration behind the movie The Blind Side, alleges the Toohey family made millions off a lie. Or the subject of that movie petitioned the court today with a 14-page filing saying Sean and Leanne Toohey, who took him into their home when he was a teenager in high school, never adopted him. Or says instead of a few months before he turned 18 back in 2004, the Tooheys tricked him into signing a document making them his conservators and legal guardians, giving them authority to make money off his name. And he consented to that conservatorship because he thought that he would become part of the Toohey family. Or also alleges that Tooheys made a deal that paid their family, including their birth children, millions of dollars from royalties from that movie, The Blind Side. Or got none of the money there, and claims he just found out about this in February and says he was embarrassed. Now, The Blind Side movie came out in 2009, starring Sandra Bullock. She won an Oscar for that, and Tim McGraw playing Leanne and Sean Toohey. The movie grossed over $300 million.
Damn! 300 mil?
Would not have existed without him. Sean Toohey responded this afternoon saying he would, of course, be willing to end Orr's conservatorship, and what they were devastated by those allegations. So there you go. That's the latest there from the Tooheys and from Michael.
All right. So right after he fails the lawsuit, they end the conservatorship. They saying, okay, yeah, we really loved you. You want some bullshit? You trying to play us out? However, we gonna end your conservatorship. This nigga 38, and they still controlling his money. Now, I'm not saying that man never, got any help from them. I'm not saying that they didn't, use their resources to put, but it's a fact that them niggas lied. They lied. They took not all his bread, but they making money off his name now. Hey, yo, no phones.
Some people are coming.
No.
Some ladies.
No,
I want to show him something.
so, save it for after the pod, damn it.
I added some guests to the joint, man.
All right. So the whole situation is fishy. I'm gonna start with Lenny Coco, and I'm gonna ask you, who is right? Was it the brother? Did that man have a valid issue by saying, yo, y'all used me, y'all lied to me, y'all didn't tell me about all this bread? Or is it the fact that he 8 years out the NFL, he going broke now, and now he trying to squeeze them for more money? Because these motherfuckers is worth hundreds of millions. The
definitely that
family.
too. It's definitely
The
that
family
too.
is worth hundreds of millions. I ain't even gonna hold you. The white family is worth hundreds of millions.
There's already rich.
Yeah, they own like 30 Burger Kings and McDonald's and all types of
This
shit.
story sounds very familiar. Man.
You feel me?
You heard?
Them boys is never giving that man his money back.
You good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
This story sounds just like what they did to us, man. We make all the money, we do all the work, and they have the majority of it. But as far as his case specifically, the white people are right here.
They right?
Yeah, they right, because what Draco said, and that's what I was saying earlier too. As men, you are the leader of your own journey, and you don't get what you deserve, you get what you can negotiate. He wasn't in a real state of mind. He had a bad lawyer, he did bad business. Shout out everybody, anybody that knows how to negotiate contracts.
Yep.
Very, very smart white people. They're in a real state of mind.
And
Rich Dad, Poor Dad out now. It's my new album. We're good.
And my
Rich
thing is,
Dad, Poor
Mike Tyson
Dad.
got hit with the same thing, but Don King just was doing exactly what he wanted to do. He was trying to make as much money as he can off of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson wound up losing all his bread because of Don King, and Don King wound up pocketing most of it. You feel me? So if we look at it, it is what it is. He did it to himself. He's an athlete. He's making a lot of fucking money. Once he get to, if not 18, 21, I mean, them boys would never let him free from the grasp of another set of them boys. But my thing is, once he got of age, he should have been fighting for him to be free and have control of his own money and get an accountant so that way he'll be living in a real state of mind. Rich Dad Poor Dad out now, man.
I appreciate you, Black Man. Out now. It's my new album.
Absolutely.
All right,
Rich
what
Dad,
you
Poor
think?
Dad.
What you think,
Yeah,
Bucky
tomorrow,
Bucks?
Bucks.
What you think, Priv?
Shout out Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Who gonna go next? Was the white folks right or was the brother right?
The
Damn
white
it,
folks is right.
the white folks is right.
Facts.
Yeah, them boys did what
I'm
them
gonna say
boys do.
this. Unfortunately, the white folks is right because of what everyone said. It's like you kind of got like it's a negotiating thing, and it's like we're talking about millions of dollars. So it's like you kind of have to come prepared and be in the right state of mind to do that. So
Real state of mind.
Right. You said it, man.
All right, yeah, all y'all is wrong. The white folks is wrong. Okay, and this is why. First of all, if you really cared about this man, why would you lie to him about adopting him and really had a conservatorship?
Well,
Why also would
'Cause it
you
was
lie to?
a
And I'm gonna
money
let y'all
grab.
answer.
It's a monetized
Hold up, I'm
dispute.
gonna let y'all answer. Let me get my questions out. Why would you also lie about negotiating 2.5% royalties at a blind side that you never told them about? Even in their book, they wrote everybody got 100 bins, but yet he found out in February that these dudes negotiated at almost 3% perpetual royalties deal off the blind side. He ain't know nothing about. It's his story. It's his situation. It's his whatever. It's their story too, to a degree. It's the blind side. They brought him in. They are the Tuohy. So it's their story to a degree, but they wouldn't have no story without him. They son played football. Failure. Their father played basketball. Failure. The only one who was to actually make it was the black kid that they did. You know what I mean? So he says February he found out, damn, y'all never adopted me. Y'all have a conservatorship over me. Which to me might be a little fishy because
Is it not good business though?
to me that might be a little fishy simply
You're not
because
answering the question.
you 37 years old. They've been controlling your money for
15 years. We
20,
talking.
17 years.
Yeah.
So you never knew that, but the rebuttal to that is he might have thought they was controlling it because they were his guardians, because they were his parents, because they were his peoples, not because they never adopted him. Has no familial ties to them. He's not their family at all. He's not their family. They never adopted him. He gets nothing when they die. These $200 million
Families who
that
we
they're
call
worth,
family,
the
bro.
restaurateurs, when they die, they have a will, or it's not getting none of that
He got screwed over
because he has no familial ties. So they made sure they signed enough paperwork that he don't get their bag, but they get his. How is these people right?
that's his fault.
They ain't right at all. It's all wrong. The whole concept, it's wrong. But what they're saying, it's like
Michael Orr.
it's like you gotta come prepared because if you don't, situations like this can happen, and with Tyson can happen. It's like it's not right, and it's like he should because they're ruining his self-image. They're ruining, making him illiterate and not
Yes,
smart.
that's another
So that's
thing.
everything. Like
Right.
making him make indecisive decisions. That's what's ruining his image as well.
It's ruining his image. He
And
said he
that's,
could.
that's also monetizing. He's missing out millions of dollars.
Money,
I
right?
gotta ask y'all. a
In the
question.
movie, they said he
Because
couldn't
y'all
read,
skipping
right?
past the fact that this man played in the NFL. So you mean to tell me
Not for long.
It don't matter.
No. He did play for long.
Yeah,
He
it
played
don't
10
matter.
years. That's a veteran
Yeah.
career.
So with that being said, he played 10 plus years, and you mean to tell me not
He
even
played 10
within-
years?
Less than 10 years. 9.
Less than 10 years, 9.
Oh.
So you mean to tell me he
Nine's
played more than
still good.
5? So you mean to tell me not within the first 5 years he ain't say to himself, you know what? They helped me get to a certain point, but I feel as though I should be able to take my money into my own hands.
Facts. As a
Playing
man.
for the NFL, you mean to tell me y'all
Facts.
gotta take away
Taking those
all
responsibilities.
accountability for him making all of these millions?
Only women, children, and dog get excuses, man. As a man, you gotta get it
You
done.
gotta get it done.
Hold
My
up,
man
time
fucks
out.
up.
Wait,
That's how it's
wait.
perceived. That's how it's
As a
perceived.
man,
As a man.
excuse me, by that logic, he didn't need a conservatorship. If
got-
you
he
say
got
he got to
finesse.
get it done on his own,
Yeah, he got
the
finesse. Let
very
him get finesse. He got himself
He got
finesse.
finesse. That nigga can't read.
It's
let
like
him
this.
get finessed by the
It's
people
like-
who saying that it's his family.
No, it's like this, bro.
The nigga read like
Y'all,
Mayweather.
y'all talk about who's right or wrong. He wasn't even in a point in time for him to help himself. He wasn't helping himself because if he was really helping himself, he would have find out what was happening with this money and the story.
See,
Facts.
y'all want to blame the victim.
Facts.
You talk about slavery and you talk about black folks and all of that. You're like, oh no, black people they dumb because they in it. They could have got out. You talk about Michael Orr. You saying, oh yeah, he's stupid because at the end of the day he should have known better. You talk about men getting women pregnant. And you're like, oh yeah, you know they gonna plot on y'all, but you should have been smarter. And while I agree with you to a degree, we can't negate the fucking plot maker, the women. The Tories, these people who came out and laid a trap for this man to fall in for their own personal and financial gain. I don't care what y'all say.
That's his
It's
fault for
it's
falling
them
for the trap.
it's them being
But his fault
selfish and
as
greedy.
okay, so his fault as a 18-year-old man who supposedly couldn't read and was writing stick figure boats and who couldn't read a playbook and who needed the Tories so much and he needed a conservatorship. If you understand this man needs a conservatorship and he's not capable of making his own financial decisions, then you also understand the need to explain the financial decisions you make for him exponentially. You're not supposed to be hiding shit from a person you know don't have the mental
what you're
capacity
saying-
to take care of
what
his
you're
own
saying is
money.
like,
You know
where's the-
nobody's doing that.
But what you're saying is like, where's the human element in all this? It's like
the human
it's
element,
like,
the moral
it's
element.
like moral elements. It's like
Everything is business. Them adopting or whatever they did with that boy was all business. Everything's
yeah,
business.
it's
There's
all
nothing to talk
monetizing
about.
scheme. Yeah.
So everything is business. So
Everything is business.
so
Like,
he's
even
not.
this right here is business.
So he
Like,
not
you know,
wrong then,
like,
'cause
no
what he
one
doing
cares
is
about
business.
Nothing but business. It's business. That's
money
all to
money
it.
talks.
That's all to it.
That's the world we live in.
They put
They
their
found the
money out for him.
opportunity and
Listen,
they
they,
hopped on it.
seeked
listen,
on it.
They,
Yeah,
they
and
found the
he finessed
opportunity.
him. Yeah, straight up.
It's fucked up.
But
It's
it is
not
what
even
it is.
finessing. At the end of the day,
They
they found
finessing.
him.
They put all
Yeah.
that money into him. They got him where he need to be. They looked at that as an investment. I'm gonna get my money
Yup,
back for what
yup,
I get into
yup.
it. That's just that.
That's a
At
long-term
the end of the day,
Oh, okay. So they looked at him as an investment.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So that proves his point then.
No, but here's
It's
the thing.
okay. That's
That's,
just what
hold
it
up.
is.
If I'm an investment, you owe it to me to disclose exactly what you're gonna do
You're
with me.
saying like you should also get
No,
the
they
return
could
as
just
well.
give
My nigga, you shouldn't have.
Because you're the investment.
Nothing nobody can get around is that they negotiated 2.5% perpetual royalties for the movie and didn't tell him about it. He did not know that they would be getting. That movie made
it.
$300 million.
Ignorant, but you know
That's
what?
over 2.5% alone is almost
No, but
7
here's the-
mil.
Hold up,
thing,
I
here's the
got
thing.
something to say, real
That
quick.
he ain't get a dime of.
He'll be alright.
He
What
be
you're
alright.
trying to say, it's like a stock, right?
made it to the league,
Michael
didn't he?
Orr is a stock, and all the people that buy into the stock, they get paid, but the actual stock itself is bankrupt. So where's the logic in that? That's what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is, if I'm a stock nigga, tell me I'm a stock.
Type
Don't tell me I'm a adopted son who you love.
You want to know what they
Nigga,
say?
tell me I'm a stock and it's a business. I would even have more respect for them if they was like, listen, this is a business decision.
And what we
You
gotta
are a
do?
business investment. We're going to give you this. We expect this in return.
That'd be nice.
But y'all say, look,
This is what- this
we're
is
going to
what
bring you in. We're going to adopt you, but really we're going to make you sign a conservatorship.
Nah, we gotta-
Then we're going to tell you we're going to split the flat rate with you, and we didn't get nothing else, but we really going to sign a 3% perpetual deal.
So what?
Then we're going to tell you that you really not this, but you like, bro, them
So
niggas
what?
is they
You
forget.
want to know what they say inside of the court of law? They say ignorance is not innocence. So now, with that being said, the fact that he decided to not know what's happening with his money 100%, that is 100% his fault why he's a brokey now. That's on
Facts.
him.
100%.
Yeah.
Facts.
If he
No
didn't-
culpability nowhere
No,
else.
there's no culpability. He decided to let his money be watched
Not
by
as a
somebody
man.
else all his life, and now he's wondering what happened to it. That makes no sense. That's like me giving my car to one of my boys and then just walking away from it for 13 years.
All right,
not coming back to him and asking what happened to it.
let's negate that whole argument because his net worth is 30 million, so he don't need them either.
And
so we're not going to sit here and act like he went broke. This whole hold up. This whole
It's all about the movie.
this whole lie
about the
coming
movie.
from everybody on the right, coming from Ben Shapiro and with Michael Whitlock and Matt Walsh and all the rest of these conservative people. Oh, he went broke. Now he going for money. Half the commentators is on here. Oh, he went broke. He asking for money. The
Nah,
comments.
you gotta
But
change
y'all
the
didn't even
narrative.
Google his net worth because he
I'm not
worth
worried about
25
whether-
mil.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
looking at
change
the
that.
factor
Change the
of-
narrative.
So he don't need money.
Looking at
He
the
ain't
factor of-
Why,
broke.
Trigger, why you called him broke?
What
He's
what
mad
what the
about-
whole thing is about?
Yeah,
It's
he's-
about the movie, The
Yeah,
Blind Side. The
he's
fact
mad
that
about
they
me
made
getting
it, they
his
had
money.
an actor for the movie to portray him. Where what I've been saying this whole time is he should deserve money because they made a movie character out of him, but because of the contract disagreement, the family gets all the royalties for the movie. We're talking about the movie.
But that's his
But for his playing career, he still got $30 million. So we're not going to call him broke. We're just saying he didn't monetize on the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And just the
That's it.
movie.
The nigga, he got 30 million for his career and he worth 25
No,
now.
but what I'm
That's a
saying is-
good smart man.
No, but
He wrote 2 books.
No, bro. He
doesn't sound illiterate or stupid.
He
to me.
wrote 2 books and he said, "Listen,
He could be worth
I
so much more
appreciate." He said,
from
"I."
that movie.
He said, "I appreciate the position the Blind Side has given me financially and whatever. However, they portrayed him as a brokey, illiterate, stupid.
They didn't even adopt him.
They gave the white folks all of the credit. They lied about the adoption. They never mentioned the conservatorship. They literally made their own shit up."
Hey, Fo, can I say something, bro?
Go.
When's the Oktoberfest? What date is it?
Oh, that was gonna be my final thought.
No, I said that for a reason.
All right,
I
look,
wanted
look,
to
look,
set it
look,
up.
look, look. We got one more. Should we get into our last topic or should we save it?
Get to the last topic.
Get into the last topic?
It depends on what it is. I got a date outside. I told you, 15, man.
She outside?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm being rude.
Bring her in here. Put her on the couch.
She got high anxiety.
High
Too
anxiety.
many men.
All right.
I feel that.
I felt that one.
Chat, I need 1 if y'all need us to do the last topic. 2 if you want us to save it till next
Nah,
week.
we already got too many people saying that they want us to do it.
All right, all right.
Yeah, we
So
can run.
look, our last topic of the night: youth violence. Youth violence.
Damn, that's broad.
Youth violence. In the
You
last
know, make some deep shit the last
10 to 15 years,
Yeah.
it's been a lot of young people
Delinquents.
committing more crimes, killing more people. Why do you think that is, Draco?
That's because they're stupid.
You see, there's a problem what's happening right now. If we, and the study has been done.
If we pull up TikTok in China, oh no, I apologize. If we pull up and we go to the kids in China and we ask them what they want to grow up to be, the answers are engineers or astronauts or things that matter inside of the world to help us progress.
When we ask the fucking kids out here in America the hell they want to be, they say influencer, they say this, they say that. Essentially useless things of America that if we all became it, America would fall back and forth.
Heard you.
Now, with that being said, youth violence is happening today because children are becoming dumber and dumber, and they're forgetting the purpose of living. They don't look at the idea of growth and actually creating some form of either legacy or kingdom, and they're I guess you could say they're drunk with the feeling of instant gratification. So the things that bring them that are youth violence, where they can go out, rob, steal, commit crime, etc.
And to add to that, I would say
Okay.
to add to that, I would say when it comes to like youth violence, we're seeing like a progression with like clothing styles, like different clothing styles, how like the rap community and rap music's like influencing younger kids.
That's always been the case.
It's
though,
always been like that.
since
but
the beginning of time.
basically what I'm getting at, it's like what he's saying, the last 10, 15 years, it's like we're focusing on other matters rather than building within like the youth, right, where we can all build together, right, where all the kids can look up to like a role model or somebody in their life, like a guardian or somebody to like push them in the right direction rather than like resort to violence or resort to like joining the gang or like having no stability or someone to
They should have more options.
have more options and have someone that got their back, right, where they're not lonely or like confused or scared, where they're more prone to like steal and do dumb shit, join gangs or be in that community. So it's like it's very important, especially in the youth, to have like an older sibling or like someone to look up to point you in the right direction. And it all starts by doing things together and moving in a positive manner, because like all that youth violence, all that shit's negative, and that ain't gonna solve nothing.
And what's your take on that, Lenny?
I think youth violence is a very, very it's just so scattered because of the music, the Grand Theft Autos. Yeah. It's like no matter where they turn, it's violence and violence on top of violence, but it all starts from home, right? So since you're speaking on youth, it's a famous hip hop song, Slick Rick. I know you know. Hey Young World. He's just talking about listening to your mom and like obeying your mom or dad. Just, like that shit sounds like cliche shit, but the secrets to life are hidden in cliches, man. So just be kind to one another and listen to my album, Rich Dad Poor Dad, man. Stop youth violence, stop growth violence.
Rich Dad.
Pull up to Oktoberfest and pull up to my man Buck's joint on Saturday. You heard? I'm being a rude guy. Yeah, Focus. Thank you for having me, bro. But I love you, man.
Know. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
honorable.
Hey yo, big
Focus.
shout out to Lenny Coco. He got his dates outside. We love Lenny. He'll be back in a few weeks. We got him on for once a month. So you know what I mean? He always come on and hold us down. We passed 10 o'clock, so he got his little smoochy boochie outside.
Nah, you got a curfew. You got a curfew, bro.
You already know.
Yo, so the next
He said he chased his bag first, so now they chasing him.
Nice meeting you, Lenny.
Yo, be safe, yo.
All right, one more question, then we get into final thoughts.
Oh, bet. So then, if anything, we're gonna skip this one. We're gonna go straight to this one. How much accountability do you think should be placed on the parents of the kids and teens who end up as delinquents, offenders, or victims of crime? Does it start with the parents?
Let's start with Priff on that one.
I would say yes. What Lenny just said, it starts with the household. So if you have a dysfunctional house, it's gonna be harder for like the kid to actually like grow up in like a positive manner. So like psychologically, it could affect them for years on end. So how like parents raise their kids, it's like it's very different. Like every parent will raise their kid a certain way, but it all starts with love. And when it starts with love, it's like if you could show the kid how to move the right way and move in the right manner, I think that's everything for the kid, because then that provides the kid motivation and a sense of stability and how to move like how the parents are. So in a sense, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Like it all starts with the household, the parents, or it could be like a guardian or like an uncle or whoever watches over you. Like that's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Deep. What you think, Draco?
The motherfucking parents better get the motherfucking kids straight.
It's about them
Yeah,
parents.
straight up. If
That motherfucking parent is a delinquent or a thotty, then, you know, if the mom's outside busting it for a couple dollars or getting denominations of currency thrown at her for her gyrating on the stage, and the father is outside toting a pistol, or this guy. Long story short, it runs in the family. So like, if the parents are all fucked up, obviously the kids will come out fucked up. And if the parents don't instill some form of discipline in the kids, then the kids will grow up to be ruthless and become degenerates.
I got some rebuttal on that. There are very minimal case scenarios where a kid can live in a dysfunctional house and then sees how his parents are or how they function. He doesn't want that, and then he overcomes that, and then raises his kids to be better and not resort
That's
to
not even
violence.
minimal.
Yeah,
That happens all the time.
it happens all the time.
The fact about it, good
Yup.
kids come from bad households, and bad kids come from good households. You got a lot of kids who grew up, affluent and rich and with money, who don't understand the power of money or grinding or perseverance, who are spoiled, silver spoon in their mouth, who piss, money upside the wall and ruin the family empire. Like, you got a lot of, children like that. You got children who parents tried, who whooped their ass and put them on punishment and sent them to school and did everything, and the kid still was influenced. So because the parent, let's think about it. You're talking about the parent is number one, but how much time does the parent actually get to raise their kid? Because they send their kid to school for 10 hours a day. They then put their kids in front of the TV for an hour or two a day. Then they kind of try to teach them to clean all that shit up. Maybe take them to church or the mosque where the pastor is talking. Not educating. They not educating them. It's the pastor educating them. It's the teacher educating them. It's the government educating them. It's the media educating them. It's their peers educating them. It's the streets educating them. Kids are educated all the time from other sources and not from the parents. And then, like my daddy used to say all the time, who taught the parents? The same parents y'all blaming was taught by the same fucked up system.
Yeah.
They was miseducated too. They was purposely disenfranchised too. They was purposely led in the wrong direction too. These parents that you talking about were also 9 times out of 10 raised by fucked up parents. It's called a cycle, breaking the cycle for a reason.
Yep.
So you blaming parents that was taught by fucked up parents that was also taught by a fucked up system. So the parents hold a culpability because
Indigenous 100 comment.
the parent, Indigenous, the 100th comment, we owe that nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So shout out to the parents that try. Shout out to the kids that don't, that change when the parents don't try. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, I would agree with you on that thing that you said about American kids that came up in single parent household actually do pretty good generally. I would agree with that. Only if the stat wasn't true that when families come from outside of America, like third world countries, their children wind up doing better than all the American kids. That's the way.
That's
I would
not true,
disagree.
though.
That is true. It's actually
not.
Wait, are you saying like
That's only true for
foreign
Asians?
parents?
No, it's not.
That's yeah, it is.
No, in Africans
Statistically-
statistically proven, African children, Indians, Asians, etc.
Bro, it's not a statistical fact that African children, immigrants, are doing
is.
better than white children here.
I'm talking about the average student across the board.
It's not true.
Well, that's
So-
like
That is
that's
true.
like
But
that's
but
like
even
biased though.
it's biased,
Yeah, that's
and it's
biased.
not telling the
How
whole
is that
truth.
biased?
Well, you
Because
got-
it's not like we can't talk about statistical categories like that. We just gotta keep it. It's either yes or no. There is no in between type shit.
Yeah, I understand that, but like
I'm sending your Cash App right now.
the idea that good kids come from bad households happen rather often.
I'm sending
I
it right
disagree
now. Give it to me.
Nah,
those-
but here's
Tell
one,
Jesus-
one thing
tell
I gotta
Unbiased to
say.
text me.
Here's one thing I gotta say. I don't have kids, but what I do know is like we can learn so much from our parents, and our parents can learn a lot from us. And it's like we're every day, we constantly learn new things from our parents. If you still have parents, thankfully I do. I learn new things from them every day. They learn things from me. And we have, it's communicating with your parents and making sure they're good. Because not everything is definite. Like,
No, I get that. I totally understand.
So all y'all out there, hope y'all have a good relationship with family.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. I need to ask. No, you asked the last question of the night. That's right. So we're gonna get into final thoughts. Big shout out to my boy Bucks. Big shout out to my boy Professor, of course. Big shout out to my boy Lenny Coco. And we're going to start with Priv. You're going to give us your final thoughts of the night. Big shout out to Indigenous Black Man, always holding us down on the chat. Inbox me, Indigenous. Give me your cash app. I owe you. And also your number so I can make sure I text you earlier when we on the chat. Go.
Right, all I got to say is shout out Focus. I really appreciate everyone for having me. This is a great conversation. And look forward to more podcasts in the future. And shout out Saturday. We got the lingerie going on.
Trench coat.
Yeah, so everyone pull up. You know we're going to be out there. We're going to be outside.
That's it. Hey, yo, quick big shout out to one of our sponsors, Cake Music Models. Always holding us down. Always here for us. They repping with Bucks this weekend for the lingerie joint. They holding us down for the fest, for the October Fest, and they will be here for the back to school event this Sunday, making sure that we do what we need to do. Big shout out to Tony Ortiz. Big shout out to all of our Facebook constituents, you know, those who are always down with us on Facebook. And we're going to give it to the co-host, the man of the hour, my main man. His intellect got him the job because you better listen sometimes, unless I'm on his ass. Draco, what you got to say?
Shout out to everybody that watched.
Shout out.
Draco the GOAT, Draco the Reverend, Draco the Polygraph, Draco the Sage. You feel me? You might catch me out there Saturday.
He gonna be there Saturday.
Yeah, I might be taking a couple photos. But the main thing is, it don't matter what we think. It don't matter what you think. As long as you're getting up and becoming a better person, that's the only thing that matters.
That's the only thing that
we
counts.
getting 1% better every day.
1% better. Don't be better than the next man.
Yeah.
Be better than the man you were yesterday, and that's it.
Yeah. We ain't comparing nobody. We focusing on getting 1% better.
That's
ourselves.
it. That's it. Yo, pull up the Oktoberfest flyers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, I want to let you know about our. You can slide that up too. I want to let you know about our festival we got coming up. It's called Oktoberfest. We are looking for vendors. We are looking for sponsors. We are looking for artists. We are looking for comedians. And we are looking for singers, dancers, and all of the alike. We have a great entertainment itinerary planned for you, but we want to also offer opportunities. So make sure you guys tap in with us on the October Festival, Easton, PA. It's a 2-day event, 12 to 7 p.m. That's 2 days, over 14 hours of live music, live bands, comedians, entertainment, vendors, food vendors, activity for the children. We got bouncy houses. We have 2 different stages. We have music in the park, house music. We have a 50th anniversary tribute to hip hop, and we got all of the rest of that. Make that smaller, the October Festival smaller. Click it and go. Click it and go smaller. Yeah, right there. There we go. There we go. And lift him up. Yeah, audio visual dude. Hey, yo, big shout out to our audio visual man, Get Lit. You know, he held us down for so long, you know, but he got all these engagements. So I had to bring in a replacement. My son, big shout out to my son because he do good. He do good. And I'm able to teach him. He's able to learn. And, you know, big shout out to my son, man. He's 14 years old. He's doing our audio visuals. It's a big deal. Okay. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to grind every day. I need y'all to work every day. I need y'all to be better every day. I need y'all to grow every day. I need y'all to respect people. I need y'all to empathize. I need y'all to sympathize. I need y'all to get y'all chicken. I need y'all to get y'all money. I need y'all to make sure other people get their chicken. I need y'all to not hate. I need y'all to not disrespect people. I need y'all to congratulate. I need y'all to be there when people need y'all. I need you to be there for your kids. I need you to be there for your daughters, for your mothers, your sisters, your aunts, your sons, your family, your uncles, no matter what it is. If you got a family reunion coming, I need you to make sure you attend. If you have a friend's birthday party, I need you to make sure you attend. If you have somebody doing anything entrepreneurial, I need you to make sure you go support them and give them that money, because what comes around goes around. And if it was you, you would want them to support you too. I don't care if you pull up to the light and you see somebody with a lemonade stand, you give them that $2. Even if you don't drink the lemonade, you give them that $2. You always be here to support. You always be here to help people. You always be here to let people grow. And you always be here to show people that no matter what they do in life, they need to stay focused. Big shout out to everybody who commented. Big shout out to everybody who shared the podcast. Big shout out to everybody on our first live and our second live since we had to break the stream. Big shout out to my boy. Big shout out to everybody shouting out my boy. We love y'all. We need y'all. We here for y'all. But before we leave, X that out and pull up the October part 2. All right, look. These are our sponsorships for October Festival. 100, 200, 300. You get 30-day promotion for 100. You get 60-day promotion for 200. You get 90-day promotion for 300. That's on all of our websites. That's on all of our event pages. That's on our podcast, all of our publications, any print literature we put out, any flyers, anything like that. You automatically get 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days promotion when you book our sponsorship packages. We also offer these sponsorship packages for our performers for October Festival. As opposed to paying the registration fee, you can get a sponsorship packages which includes the registration fee, and we also promote you with all of the deals you see on that flyer to now. Inbox us, DM us, email us, or call us. All of our numbers, emails, DMs, and everything are on our social media pages at The Real DJ Focus. If you look to the top left of the screen, you see our Cash App. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Bigo, Twitch, and everything else. The Real DJ Focus, spelled correctly, THEREAL, DJ Focus. Until next week, big shout out to my distinguished panel. Big shout out to everybody who came out. Big shout out to all of our commenters. Big shout out to my son on the joint.